guys, I've already turned on all 4 apps, GrubHub, DoorDash, Ubereats, and Spark, and I'm like, why are all the offers really low or the distance is really far? I've been declining, and some more declining. I'm like, something has to come in that's reasonable for me. Here are just a few that I have declined. There was an Uber Eats order, $4.05 for 4.8 miles. That is just too low. Absolutely not. Then I got an offer from DoorDash, $9.50. Which sounds good, right? But not for 13.6 miles. This was going to take me into another city. Those miles are way too high. That was an automatic decline. Spark sent me an offer, $16.51. Of course, that sounds nice. Again, miles were too high, 11.8, and I had to go to another city. That city is probably 20-30 minutes away, and then once I got the order, 11.8 miles. That is just too far away for me. Automatic decline. So of course, you know, with all the platforms, there's always going to be like these really low paying offers, high mile offers, but thankfully enough, we can decline and accept the offers that are reasonable for us and wait and hold out for the right offer. So of course, as I always do, I held out and I finally got something reasonable that makes sense for me. $11.01 for 4 miles. I am heading to Don Chalitos. Now here's the thing with this restaurant, pays good, miles are low. But with this restaurant, sometimes there's a wait. I haven't been there in a while because the offer has to be right because they'll have me sitting. So we're gonna go over there. Hopefully the food is ready and we can get these wheels to moving. But you know, when you start up your apps and you're just declining, it's like, you know, sometimes, you know, you're wondering what's going on here, but you got to hold out. You just got to hold out, and it finally came in, and hopefully this afternoon the orders will be decent. So we shall find out. We're heading to Don Chalitos right now. I'm at Don Chalitos, but on the way here, Uber Eats threw me an add-on for the same restaurant, which I love when it's for the same restaurant. $9.33 for an additional 3.5 miles. So I'm hoping that the orders come out pretty quick. I mean, the offers aren't bad. Like I said, if I'm gonna take an offer from this restaurant, I wanna make sure it's worth my time just in case there's a wait. Now, of course, if the orders are ready, I mean, that's even better. So we are gonna go in. I have 2 orders to check on, so we are gonna see how long it takes me, and hopefully it doesn't take me very long to get either of these orders, get these wheels back to moving. Is it both of these bags by chance for Jayla? Okay. Not those 2. And then do you have one ready for Nikki?
I need to crank it up for you, okay?
Okay. I'm gonna go put this out in the car. I'll be right back. Thank you. Thank you, you too.
Bye.
Bye-bye. I've got both orders now. When I went in there, the first order was ready, which was awesome. And then the second order, she said that she was bagging it up. So that just took a few moments. So it was a lot quicker than I had thought it was gonna be. Like I said, I've gone there in the past, and a lot of the times the waits have been long. I haven't been there in a while, so that's why it's always good to check back in on those restaurants that sometimes you have to put in the timeout for a bit because the waits are so long. I've actually had a Chipotle that I wouldn't take offers from either because the wait was just always super long. And then I had an offer come in that was really good. You couldn't refuse it. I was like, I'm gonna go check them out again. And sure enough, the order was ready sitting on the shelf, which is awesome. So sometimes you just got to go check back in. Customers 3 minutes, 1.7 miles. They are in an apartment. Hopefully the pinpoint will take me right to their building, right to their apartment. I love that when it's accurate. So we shall find out. The other thing is, if you guys are looking for any other side hustles or any other apps besides the ones that we know, some of you guys may have heard of another gig tuber called Hannibal is Hungry. I'll leave the link to his channel in the description in case you're not familiar with him. You can go check him out. He has videos on different side hustles. But the cool thing is that he's doing a newsletter to provide information, and it's a free newsletter at that. So it'll have information on different side hustles, which is awesome. So you can go check that out if you're looking for maybe different side hustles to do or to add to what you're currently doing. So I will leave a link to his free newsletter down in the description. You guys can go check it out and see what other side hustles you may have not heard of that you might want to add to the arsenal. So we are almost to the customer. We're gonna go get this order dropped off and then go get the next one dropped off and keep these wheels to move it. First orders dropped off, the GPS took me right to the building, and the building was clearly marked. However, there's two entrances, and on some apartment buildings it'll have, you know, units such and such will be on the left side and in units such and such will be on the right side. There was no indication, so I followed the little red square that's on the maps to where the unit is, and it was on point. It took me to the correct side of the building where the apartment was, so it is looking like it is accurate, which is, like I said, super helpful when it comes to apartments. Definitely at nighttime, because nighttime sometimes you can't see the buildings or anything. So that is awesome that it's accurate, at least so far from me paying attention to it. So the next customer is 7 minutes at 2.2 miles. We're on our way. Orders dropped off. It was a house, so super smooth drop off. I'm setting the food down. I don't know if the camera picked it up, but the dogs must have heard me and started barking. I wasn't even that loud, but the dog must have been near the door and sensed that somebody was there. So it's like a little alarm system. Cracks me up when the dogs start going off and then you hear the owner in there telling the dog to be quiet. So I turn on my other apps, you know, trying to catch another offer, and DoorDash sent me an offer for 3.5 miles. Yes, the miles sound nice, but not for $5.25. The offer needed to be a little bit higher for me to consider it, and it was going to take me out pretty far on the outskirts. So that was a definite no for me. Then Ubereats sent me an offer, $6.44, except the miles were too high for this offer, 6.3 miles. That was an absolute no. And then this is the worst one, $6.09 for 12.2 miles. I am like, whoa, those miles are way too high for that pay. You guys already know, absolutely not. That was a decline. So I started heading back to where my restaurants were, and I finally got something reasonable, $6.50 for 3.5 miles for 7-Eleven. I am here, so hopefully the goods are packaged up and ready to go. I'm gonna go in there and check in and get these wheels back to moving. Oh, thank you, appreciate it. Hi, I have an Ubereats pickup for Vachette. Awesome, thank you so much. Order was ready, sitting on the counter. It's like 5 bottles of soda, super easy pickup. Customers 5 minutes, 2 miles. They did leave some detailed notes of the color of their house as well as their front door. Maybe their house is harder to find. Always appreciate the extra details. You just never know, you know, when you get there, everything helps to help locate the place. So we are on our way. All right, guys, 7-Eleven orders dropped off, and thankfully the customer left some detailed notes of the color of their house, which was pretty bright and easy to find, because I'm driving down the road and the sun's like hitting my windshield and I cannot see the GPS on my phone. And all of a sudden I look over and there is their house, and I was able to confirm their address on their mailbox. So a smooth drop off. Like I said, I really appreciate it when the customer leaves extra detailed notes. It always comes in handy. Now, of course, I had to do some declining. It just comes with the territory. DoorDash, $2.75 for 3.3 miles. Absolutely not. That was an automatic decline. Ubereats then sent me an offer for $3.07 for 3.2 miles. A lot of really low offers or high miles, like I was saying. So you don't even got to think twice about those. Those are just a decline. Held out as I usually do. Spark sent me something reasonable. $14 for 1.4 miles, and it is just one order. So I'm heading over there, and there's just a few items, not too much. It is an apartment, but it looks like it might be on the ground floor. Regardless, it doesn't look like a whole lot of items. Should just be a couple of bags. So I am heading over there now, pick up the order, and then it's 1.4 miles till drop off, as they say on the app. So we're heading there now. So I've made it to Walmart, and it took me a minute to get here because of the traffic. It was like stop and go, and I'm like, everybody's out and about, I guess. The weather's nice for the moment. It was raining yesterday, so that's probably why. So it's about 4:30-ish right now, and I was looking at the Walmart offer screen, and it says for the pickup time 8:11 p.m. and I'm like, that is way off. It must be a glitch. Have any of you guys noticed the pickup time being off? Because this is an ASAP pickup, first of all. Second of all, it says it's ready, so I'm like, that time is completely off. I am here, so hopefully it doesn't take them very long to bring the orders out, or the order out, because it's just one other car. So we shall find out. Of course, if you guys are enjoying this video, please give this video a like. We're gonna see how long this takes, and I'll be back out with you guys. After I got done saying what I was saying, they were literally on their way out. It was 2 bags and a box of pull-ups, so should be an easy, smooth drop off. The other weird thing is they must be having some glitches with the app. The other weird thing is, you know, with the parking spots, it goes, when you look in the app, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so forth on. Well, it had like spot 1, and then like a couple are missing, and it's like all over. You had to kind of scroll down, because I'm in spot 3, to find spot 3. I'm like, what is going on? Anyways, I got the order. Customer is 5 minutes, 1.4 miles. I did message them that I am on my way, and I thought I seen a message come in. Yes, I did. It says thank you. So they know we're on our way. And like I said, it's an apartment. I believe it's on the ground floor. For those of you that don't know, apartment, let's say 120 would be the first floor. Apartment 230 would be the second floor. Apartment 360 would be the third floor, and so forth on. So that's kind of how you tell. Now, there are instances where it said apartment 111, and come to find out it was on the second floor, but that is rare. So we're gonna go get this order dropped off. Walmart order was on the ground floor, just as I had expected, and it was actually a customer that I delivered a DoorDash order to not too long ago. So it's why I was getting close, and I'm like, this looks real familiar, and sure enough, it was that customer's apartment. So smooth drop off. It's actually one of the apartment complexes that I like, because it's very well marked. The building numbers are really clear, and the unit numbers for the apartments for each entrance is clearly marked, which makes it really nice, especially when the GPS don't take you there. But the GPS did take me there, but I just needed to know which entrance, and it was clearly marked, so all went well. Of course, I had to do some more declining. I had to decline a $5.04 offer for 4.2 miles from Ubereats. Absolutely not. Then they sent me another one at $3.54 for 2.7 miles. Now the 2.7 miles sounds nice, but not for $3.54. And then DoorDash wanted to join in, $8.25, which doesn't sound too bad, but not for 10.5 miles. This was going to take me into another city. The miles are just way too high, so that was an absolute no. Held out as I usually do. Uber Eats came through, $8.01 for 2.4 miles for McDonald's. I am here right now. Now with this McDonald's, sometimes the lobbies close due to short staffing, but I'm pulling up and there is a ton of cars in the parking lot. I've never seen it loaded down like this. And I'm like, what could possibly be going on? Are they giving free food away? I don't know. But I have not seen at least this location, this loaded down. So I guess I'm going to find out. Hopefully my order's ready. Sometimes you get in there, you check and you got to wait a little bit. Usually it's out within a reasonable time. So we're going in. Hopefully it's ready and it's sitting on the counter for me. I know some locations will leave it sitting out. This one usually has it behind the counter, so we're gonna find out. Can I check on an Uber Eats order for you or with you? It's a D5B94.
Okay, I'm back to that one.
Oh, you are? Cool, thank you. Perfect, thank you so much. I've got the orders, so I go in there. There is people standing around waiting for their food, but the play area, I can hear kids in there playing, and there's probably like an area back there where you can sit probably too and watch the kids. So it is busy in there. I'm like, wow, I've never seen it this busy here at this location. I don't know if they just opened up the play area or maybe there's a family that's occupying it right now, but it's lively in there right now. So luckily my order was being bagged when I checked in, thankfully. So a reasonable amount of wait time, did not take them very long to get me my order. Customer is 3 minutes, 1.1 miles. It is a meet at door. I did let them know that I am on my way and it's a house. So hopefully they'll come to the door. You guys know how these meet at doors go. Sometimes they do not answer the door. We shall find out. So we are heading there now. Hi there, how's it going? Good.
Wait so long there.
It wasn't too long, but McDonald's, it wasn't as long as it usually is, so I was happy about that. But it was busy. I was actually surprised how busy it was tonight. Put it in the trunk. Yeah, but not too bad. How's your night going? Good. Perfect. There you are. Thanks for coming out. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Uber Eats orders dropped off, and this customer again was a meet at door, but they lived like in these townhomes, and it was like a really narrow road with all these townhomes off to the side. Well, there's a dead end, and when it comes to like dead ends and you know it's kind of a tighter area, I always like to flip around and make sure my vehicle is facing the entrance before dropping off. That's just how I think. If there was ever an emergency and I needed to get out quick, I want my vehicle to be facing the way of the entrance, because if there's an emergency, you don't got time to be turning around or anything like that. So I always like to turn around and make sure my vehicle is facing out the entrance. Anyway, so I'm doing that. I'm trying to flip around, and then I have Uber Eats sending me an offer, of course, when I'm trying to locate the townhome, and it wasn't a good one either. $6.04 for 8 miles. That was an automatic decline. I ended up putting on the coffee icon because you know they'll keep sending them, but I don't usually turn it off because sometimes you can get a good offer. You know what I'm saying? If they send me a bad one and I'm trying to do my drop off, I'll put the coffee icon on. Anyways, I'm doing all of this and the customer is outside, you know, waiting for me, and I see him, you know, I'm thinking that's probably the customer for the order. Sure enough, it was him. And I'm kind of thrown off because, you know, I'm trying to get myself together, dealing with putting Uber Eats on pause, making sure I'm turned around and all that. So I went to like my back seat. I forgot I put the order in my trunk, and anyways, he's like, I'm so sorry, you know, for the wait at McDonald's, but I'm thinking to myself, that wasn't bad. Not compared to how McDonald's can be. But all went smooth. That was really nice of him to come outside. He was probably wondering what is going on, is she lost? Because she probably see me go down to the end and turn around, but that's what I do. It's just how I operate. I want to always be more on the safe side than the sorry side. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. So yeah, the day, you know, started off with some bad offers, got a good one, and then you got some more bad offers. It just comes with the territory. Some days are going to be way better than other days. Some days are not going to be so good. Like I said, it comes with the territory. At least we are able to decline the offers that we do not want to accept and accept the offers that make sense for us. That is the nice thing about these apps. We do not have to take every single offer. You will not get deactivated for declining offers, because if that was the case, I would not be talking to you guys right now. I would have been deactivated a very long time ago. So I am going to go ahead and leave you guys right here. I so appreciate you guys riding along with me as always. And of course, if you guys enjoyed the ride along, please give this video a like, consider subscribing, ring the bell so you don't miss out on any future notifications, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.